morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are located. These days, many organizations go through challenges, business challenges. Some of the challenges are also called pain points because it really pains them. Some of these pain points or challenges could be normal or minor, and some of the pain points could be major or very tough ones. And some of the major pain points could affect the profitability of the organization or the bottom line of the organization. How about your organization? Do you have pain points that affect the profitability of the organization? Would you like if you can jointly address these pain points and improve profitability within 90 days? Would you love if the process that we take is going to be a very simple, happy, at the same time very powerful process? Would you like it? If yes, please watch this video. My name is Shrinivasa Raghavan, Chartered Accountant from Chennai. True to my sanguine personality, I truly love all of you. I am a husband to a great homemaker, father to a very successful project manager working in US, father-in-law to a brilliant Bharatanatyam dancer, and grandfather to a prodigy child. Of course, there are a lot of other members in my family because we are a joint family. For want of time, I am not mentioning all my connections. After a very successful stint for about 15 years with a leading group in Chennai, I have been a trainer, mentor and a consultant for reputed organizations for more than 30 years. My organization is known as Happy Mentor and I am the CEO of the organization. Let me narrate a live case that I encountered about 4 years back. This was an automobile ancillary who were doing very well, but the profitability started coming down over a period of time due to high incidence or high percentage of raw materials. When we sat down and created a group of 6 people, we studied the raw material from 2 angles, both from the angle of quantity as well as from the point of view of rate. When we studied quantity, we did it for about 15 days. We didn't come out with any major revelation. So we said we'll focus on the rate part of it. And we zeroed in one major raw material which was affecting the profitability very much, and that raw material is nothing but a metal called aluminium. Fortunately, I knew a few friends who were in the metal trade, who were in the knowledge of metal trade. So one of my ex-colleagues who knew the metal trade put me on to an important source, a supplier who was dealing with aluminium. I took one of the colleagues from the organization and went and met them. And that supplier after initial haggling and all that, agreed to give a price reduction of 6.5% as compared to the price at which the organization was currently buying. In fact, we couldn't believe it. On the way from the supplier to the factory, we kept on discussing how did he agree, but it happened. It was an extremely good news. But what happened? Knowing this, that is why sometimes surprise never comes as one. The second surprise was the existing supplier, on knowing this, he said, you will also supply at the same price. You will also match the new suppliers or the potential supplier's price. I said, go ahead with the old supplier, because continuing with the old supplier is always better. Not because old is good or anything like that, but logistics, supply, everything has been well established. You continue with the old supplier himself, because it will be good for every one of us. Now, do you like this case? Do you like this case study? Do you think this is of interest to you? This is of relevance to you? If yes, let's get on a meeting. If you are really interested, because the approach is going to be a very, very happy, very positive approach that we are going to take in terms of addressing the main pain points that we will go through and possibly improve the profitability also in 90 days time. If you are interested, you can meet with me for about 30 minutes online by clicking the calendly link that is placed in the remarks column. Go ahead and click the calendly appointment. Now, let me end this video on a very positive note, on a very happy note rather. Several years back, I was heading the finance of a very important company which was going through a very tough situation in profitability and all that. And one important board meeting was going on. And a chairman had a very, very tough time talking to the directors. The end of he observed one director came very late So he was very upset with the director who came late, and at the end he politely told him, for the board meeting you have to come in time. This director coolly put the blame on us, saying that the car did not come in time. The chairman was very upset with us also. The chairman said, in future you should send the car in time. I said, okay. After the meeting was over, the next meeting was 3 months later on a particular day at about 10 a.m. I told the company secretary, please ensure the car reaches the director's home by at least 9 a.m. That company secretary told his colleague to ensure that car reaches the director's house by 8:30. That gentleman told the cab company to send the car by 8 o'clock. And that company's owner told his driver to reach the director's home by at least 7:30. That driver went to the director's home by 7 o'clock and knocked the door. And it seems the director asked him, what is that? He says, sir, board meeting, sir. The director came and narrated this incident. All of us had a hearty laugh. This kind of incidents really kind of give us tonic, because all of us go through some tough challenges, tough pain points in our corporate life as well as in our consulting life. Okay. Now, let's meet once more. Click the calendly line and we can meet with us, and we will spend about 30 minutes to discuss your pain points, how to address them. Right? And when we meet, I will also give you a very interesting short video on how to use innovation for addressing challenges. Okay, bye for now. All the best to you. Thank you very much.